Hi there. This is another vinyl update, and I got a couple of records. Like last time, these are all records I listened to, I played, I enjoyed, or didn't. We'll see. Anyway, just go right into it. First up, the CDs again. This is The Music, Welcome to the North. And there's the title. This is a UK band. The album is from 2004, and it's a Britpop group, but they're heavier than a lot of the other groups, leaning towards Led Zeppelin-ish sounds, but they're still very poppy and very British. This is pretty, I like this, pretty good. This is Universal Mother by Sinead O'Connor, and this is her, I believe, 1994 album. I think so. I don't know. It doesn't say here, but I think it is. It's at least it's her fourth album, and it's kind of a weird one. I like most of it. But there's certain moments where I'm like, okay. Starts off with this spoken word thing, or a speech from a woman, possibly someone she admires or she hates. You never know. Then it goes into Fires on Babylon, which is really good, and then a lot of semi-acoustic tracks, and then there's this track, I don't know what the title is, but it's a hip-hop track, and she raps, which is kind of like, don't know. But it's an okay album, all in all. You know, if you like Sinead O'Connor, you probably should pick this up. This is Kay's Choice. Title is, there we are, The Great Subconscious Club. This is their first one from 1993. They're a Belgian group consisting of a brother and sister. The brother is called Sarah Bettens, and the brother is Gert Bettens. I'm not going to call them like indie or whatever. They're not. They're just a rock group, pop rock group. I like them. You know, originally this was released under the name The Choice, but they changed it to Kay's Choice, as in K. So this is okay. I like this. They got more heavier down the road, but this is still, you know, worth picking up for a buck. Then we got the Head Drillers, or Head Drillers. Album's called Coal Harbor Rocks. It's on the Pussyfoot label, and it's a Big Beat album, or CD in this case. Big Beat in the same style as the Chemical Brothers, but nowhere near as good. This is very, very monotonous, very, like, I don't know. They're just continuously using the same build-ups, same samples. It's not really that good. But if you're into Big Beat, you might like it. If you like the Chemical Brothers, chances are you can enjoy this, but I don't know if you really will love it. But it's okay. Well, not really. It's not okay. It's just mediocre. Then we got an EP by Rogue Wave. This is the 10-to-1 EP on Sub Pop. Like the Head Drillers. This is here we got it. A promo. They cut out a hole in the barcode. This is sort of a mixture between the Shins. I like the sort of glare on the CD here. Sort of like mixture between the Shins and Fleet Foxes, but I like the Shins, at least the earlier work of the Shins, better. And Fleet Foxes, I have their first album, but not really. I don't really care about their second one. But this is okay. You know, picking it up for about 2 more CDs. This is really, really good. This is Dead Can Dance with A Passage in Time, which is a compilation of stuff released from albums. I don't know which period, but this CD came out in 1991, so the stuff before 1991, except their debut album. There's nothing from that on here. It does have 2 new songs, specially recorded for this album. It's on 4AD. I love 4AD, and I love Dead Can Dance. I do. After hearing this again, I need to pick up their latest album. But this is really, I've never seen this on vinyl, so yeah, I picked it up on CD. The last one is Bentley Rhythm Ace with For Your Ears Only. This is a promo. I don't think I am able to show it. No, it's really, really small lettering, but it's a promo. Comes in this sort of fake record sleeve. So I got the CD. Again, a big beat project, but this is more fun than the Head Drillers. A lot more fun. They use samples that are just creative, funny. It's music that makes you happy. It's sort of like Fatboy Slim type big beat music. So if you like Fatboy Slim, chances are you're gonna like this. If I'm not mistaken, this is their second and last album. So Bentley Rhythm Ace, pretty good. Got a couple of 7-inches to show. First one is a 7-inch from a movie, Tarzan La Honte de la Jungle, which is fun. The Tarzan's March, that's sorry about that. Got a cold coming up, but anyway, that's a really cool, kind of funky track. The Bug Blues, not really, but the cover is just amazing. Just look at that. Yes, that's 3 penises carrying a naked girl along. It's that type of movie. It's sort of Fritz the Cat, but French and with a Tarzan-like creature. The back is a lot of fun. They promote a compilation which has nothing whatsoever to do with this song. But this is fun. This is a great find. Then we got this one. Universal Energy. I know Jonas bought the LP. This is a 7-inch with an edited version of the track Universal Energy. And I like it. He mentioned it's sort of like a futuristic prog disco mixture, and it is, and it's good. It's really, really good. Then I picked up this 7-inch by the Hello People, Book of Love, How High is the Moon. The Book of Love is this 50s cover, not really my cup of tea, and How High is the Moon is not really what I expected. I know these guys in the 60s were really, really good, but this is from the mid to late 70s, and this is kind of, nothing special. But I like the cover. I like the clown makeup, even though I don't really care for clowns. Also picked up M, That's the Way the Money Goes. It's from their debut album, which has this cover. And it's just M. It's good. Synth pop, electronic music. This was a fun find as well. Karateka, the karate song, whatever. It's a French disco song cashing in on both Shaft and karate music. This is a more funky song, by the way, the B-side. It's disco music with karate sounds, and the cover is just amazing. Just look at that. These guys will kick your ass. This was another kind of dud. The Love Machine. I have one album that's funky as hell, so I expected this to be kind of funky. But this being from 1977, this is very, very disco. That's The Love Machine, and the song is called Desperately. And the B-side, I don't know if I can see it, yeah, Sexosonic. not really that good. That's the album it came from. Then we got the theme, the Michael theme from Knight Rider. It's someone called Lohal. Used to own it. I don't know what that is. Sarah Record Shelves, she openly stated her love or interest in collecting, David Hasselhoff stuff. I know I'm working on getting some records for you, Sarah, so this one might be part of that, deal. It's just the theme from the TV series, so it's cool. Yeah, I like it. These came from some kind of container sale. Went there last Sunday. Trash, completely trash. I wasn't able to look through all the 7 inches. The vinyl was the LPs that were horrendous. I only found 2, which I still need to play, so they'll be in a future update. But the 7 inches, there were like 12 rows. I'm not kidding you. This long of 7 inches. Shitty 7 inches, and then these came out. I only looked through 2 rows. I just didn't feel like going through 12 rows. But anyway, they were 50 cents a piece, so I had to have them. These are all from Goodwill. This is Howard Jones, Hide and Seek. Don't think I need to mention Howard Jones, just 80s synth pop. This one you never ever see at Goodwill. You hardly ever see Prince, 7 inches. And this is Prince and the Revolution's Mountains from 1986, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am correct. Its B-side is Alexa de Paris. And I really like the song Mountains, so I was happy to find this one. Also picked up Bronski Beats' Come On, Come On, which is not a really good track. It's from their second album, Truth Dare, Double Dare. The B-side, Something Special, is a lot better. But yeah, this is I really would like to find their second album. Don't offer me a trade for that, because I will find it. But this one was not that special. The Chimes, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I kind of remembered this being more dancey, but it's not. It's soul, 90s commercial soul. So, nothing special. Had to pick up some Billy Idol, Eyes Without a Face, 7 inch. Don't own any solo material by Billy, but I do own records by Generation X. But yeah, if I see it at Goodwill, I'll probably pick it up. Then we got Eurythmics, When Tomorrow Comes. Not a great song, but I like their Eurythmics, and I like to collect their 7 inches. So. And last and least, because this is not a mind-blowing 7 inch, Bananarama, Love in the First Degree. I love cheesy 80s songs, 7 inches especially. So pick that up. Now for the LPs. This is John Cooper Clarke, Snap, Crackle, and Bop. It does say here that it's a limited collector's edition. I don't know what's limited about it. But yeah. John Cooper Clarke is a punk poet from England. He opened up for a lot of punk bands in the late 70s, early 80s. And he also recorded his own music. This is his poetry set to music with him kind of singing. I'm not calling it singing because he's still doing the poetry thing, the poetry reading thing. But yeah, it's really, really good. The opening track, Evidently Chicken Town, amazing. You know, he just goes on and rants about bloody this, bloody that. Great British. I don't know, it doesn't sound like punk, but I'm still placing it within the whole punk thing. But he's a great lyricist, great poet. Then I picked up Tangerine Dream's Cyclone. There. It's, I believe, the US copy. I think so. No, it's the Dutch. Sorry, it's the Dutch issue. I didn't hear a lot of good things about this record. People didn't really care for the vocals, the vocoder vocals, but I like it. I like it a lot. Good album, 1978. You know, Tangerine Dream, Kraut-Rock. It's just, it's good. I like it. I begin more to enjoy this kind of music more and more. It took some time, to be honest. I never really enjoyed, you know, Tangerine Dream, but the last couple of years I've been getting more and more into them. This was a great find. The Johnson Crew, Lost in Space. This is electro funk, kind of hip hop influenced, I guess. They were a band that were around in the same time when Africa Bambaataa and Soul Sonic Force were doing their thing, and Nucleus was doing their thing. But where those two are still, there's rap in that. Here it's not. It's sort of like Daft Punk in the 80s doing electro funk. It's that kind of thing. So this was a great find. I really enjoyed it. Check out Space is the Place or Pack Jam. Those are killer tracks. Look them up on YouTube, and I love them. These three, they came from a store that I briefly mentioned last time. A store, normally a CD store, and they're putting more and more secondhand vinyl in their store, which is really good. So these were not Goodwill prices, but they were, you know, affordable, really good prices. The next three, they are Goodwill finds. Nothing too spectacular. Paul Simon's There Goes Rhyming Simon, 1973 LP, features the song Kodachrome. It's the US gatefold, and it's Paul Simon. Don't think I need to talk too much about him. You guys know him. If you like him, you like this, and if you don't, you don't. Here we got a compilation of Earth and Fire greatest hits. Cheesy looking cover, really cheesy. That's the band. Just, yeah, put the lead singer on front on the cover and it sells, I'm sure. This is a compilation from their their second, third, fourth, and fifth album. No tracks from their first one, but it does have Memories, which I didn't have. It was a track that was on the German version of this record, Song of the Marching Children, which I gave to Jonas. Now I have that song again. For those who try to collect this, let's see. That one is essential, and that one is essential. This is the To the World of the Future. That's pretty decent. And then you got this one, which I don't have, but it's probably more disco. This is an okay compilation on a label I've never ever seen before. It's the Orion label. Yeah, don't need to talk too much about this. You know, Dutch prog. Side A is more disco. Side B is just good prog. Then we got Deep Purple, made in Japan. I'm not going to talk too much about this either. This is the US release. Gatefold live album recorded in Japan in 1972, and it's great, which is kind of weird because I really don't like live albums, but this is a good one. Solid, you know, heavy rock. There we go. Last two. Here we got AFX, Analog Bubble Bath, Volume 3. I got this through Discogs. If you can see it already, the symbol there. Yes, this is Aphex Twin. It's one of his monikers that he uses to make music, and this is it's a 50-minute long EP on it comes on two records, and it's from 1993 originally. This is the vinyl release from 2002, and it's killer. If you love Aphex Twin, this is as good as the Aphex Twin stuff. Electronic, glitchy, IDM, but I fucking hate the term IDM. It's just intelligent dance music. Come on, get real. But the music is awesome. So if you ever see this, pick it up. It's on Reflex Records. And then we got the last album. I hope I can show it. I don't think so. Let's see. Well, kind of. There's an embossed name and title of the album. But yeah, it's pretty white, except for this little sticker here, which shows the album, the tracks on the album. Anyway, this is the third album by LFO called Sheet. That's Sheath. There's another really interesting inner sleeve. This is what the vinyl looks like. This is, oh, there we go. This is side A, obviously, and side 2. Side 1, side 2. LFO. Their third album from 2003. It's also so far their last album. I really hope they'll record a new album someday soon. It's again IDM, but leaning more towards techno. It's awesome, really, really good. Check out the song "Freak" by LFO. I might, if I don't forget, might link it in the description box. And you can watch the video there. But yeah, this is what I've bought. There's more updates coming. I got a lot more records to show, but I need to listen to them first. So anyway, take care. I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye.